one, a masterpiece. Close to the gods, she's the one, a masterpiece.
I'm Sridhar Iyengar, and I head our European operations for Zoho Corporation. I'm based here in Holland. I've had a very exciting and fulfilling journey, interesting journey, right from being a software programmer all the way to product management, product marketing, and then now into a regional operations role in terms of growing our business in Europe. So we've been around since 1996 as a company, but our SaaS line of business evolved around 2004, 2005. And the approach that we've taken to market is quite different and unique. We've been a bootstrap company, and I'm talking about bootstrap 26 years, and then that's the path we're set on. We're organically built with a focus on a strong culture that can build products that keep customers happy, that solve a real problem. So there's this whole business model based on organically built, sustainable for long term, because this is a business that we love and we want to continue doing this. The focus is build great products that solve a real world problem for customers, engage with them, serve them long term to solve their needs. And those could be multiple needs because Zoho basically offers business applications to automate various parts of your business. So be it Salesforce automation, or be it marketing automation, or how does your customer support department engage with customers, basically low code platforms, business intelligence software, all of that. So various parts of the business are powered by Zoho. And if you look at traditionally how a lot of companies have done that, they built one product to solve a specific need, and we basically have built a suite of products that solves multiple needs. They're very well integrated together in a contextual way that makes it easy for users of our product to not just use it for one need, but also helps them work better across different departmental silos. It's not just about Zoho, it's about all the other players that can support us. And some of those players can be our competitors as well, which means that if a customer is using a product from Zoho and another product for another need, which is from our competition, we have to make sure that these products work well together as well. So we owe it to our customers to protect the investment. So that means we have to invest in this ecosystem of integrations, with other products, other companies. We need to develop partners that can build capabilities, solutions on top of our own platform, offer compelling solutions to our customers, being able to partner with other technology players to making sure that offerings are very robust and cover a variety of needs in various geographies. So strengthening the ecosystem, that's one. The second thing is going forward, if we want to serve multiple geographies, every region, we also have to be locally embedded into those countries and those regions to be able to understand the local markets, to understand our customers or partners, what those needs are, and be able to provide them with compelling solutions in those markets. We're trying to embed ourselves in these different geographies, regions, and cultures. That's because every country, every region works differently. And it comes down to people thinking differently as well. That means if we have to be successful in, let's say, Singapore or in Dubai or in Netherlands, where I'm based out of, we have to understand how people think. Is when you are building a startup, you have to build a credible company. That means it has to be credible for the external world, that is your customers, partners if you have it, and the external market, but also for employees internally. You also have to be credible to your employees. You have to be seen as someone who's going to do what they say and provide them what you promise, things like that, right? So that focus as a credible company is something that matters a lot, because that is the foundation on which everything else is built. So customers will not come to you if you're not a credible company. So it doesn't matter if you're more focused on technology or marketing, so that credibility comes first. The second is focus on culture, right? So because that culture is going to carry you through the bad days, because everybody can get through on good days, but also in bad days. Let's say if there's an economic downturn, that culture is what will ensure that your people understand the value of the company and can stick with it through thick or thin. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, of course, you have to be solving real world problems that customers are willing to pay for, right? Because unless you do that, you can't make money as a company. So that focus on your profitability has to be there in terms of what are you building, what are you positioning to customers, how are you selling it, all that various parts of it, right? Which means not just a feature set, but also pricing, positioning, what's your go-to-market strategy, all of that. And also keep in mind, we are in a very dynamic world, and things change very quickly. That means you have to be adaptable. You have to have this culture of experimentation, because you never know, you could start an experiment and that could take off in a very big way. To give you an example, back in 2004, 2005, we already had a company building software, but that was a different kind of software. And around 2003, 2004, we basically felt that the cloud is coming up in a very big way. Software as service is coming up in a very big way. This could take off in a big way, and we don't want to miss the bus. So that started off as an experiment, as a 4 or 5 people team, which actually has evolved into this vibrant, broad, and deep portfolio of products. So you need to have that culture of experimentation, and then followed up by patience, right? So patience is very important. You could run an experiment, but if you don't give it enough time, you won't see the fruits of your experiment. So you have to give it sufficient time. And that could mean that you have to stay true to that, vision or philosophy of why you ran that experiment long enough to see the results. I'm going to be at the B2B Rocks event. I'm going to be speaking about how we built a company that went from 0 customers to we have 75 million customers using our SaaS platform. There's some interesting tidbits there, which I'm sure would be interesting for a lot of people. Look forward to meeting people, interacting and networking over there.